All right, guys, we are ready to do row 12. Row 12 is working with the main color, which for me is white. We're going to be looking at the wrong side. It's kind of ugly. Actually, it's not even that ugly. The wrong side has these little bars on it, but other than that, you got little upside down hearts. I think it's kind of cute. So, accent color to the back, both tail and your string to your ball or whatever you're working with. Here comes my white ball. And we will start with, of course, chain 3. Now I mentioned in my typed up patterns, but I don't think I've mentioned it on the videos. You can do chain 4 if you prefer. Some people chain tighter and looser. They have different preferences of what they like to see. So I chain 3, but some people chain 4 because I use 2 as my double crochet, 1 as that top part of the window, and then my next stitch is 1B. Square it in the back. Gotta find it. There we go. 1B and 1F. My little stitch markers clickety clacking on the table. 1B and 1F. Now, if we were doing a bigger square, you would find that the pattern gets quite repetitive because, of course, it is repetitive. It's just a bunch of little hearts. It has been suggested to me that I make my patterns show those repeats so that it's more concise. It really confuses me, so I just can't. When I'm looking at the pattern, I like to see every single stitch written out. If it says 1B, 1F, 1B, 1F, 1B, 1F, I like to follow it exactly the way it's written. So hopefully it's not going to be too confusing for some of you out there, but that is how I prefer my patterns to be when I'm doing them. So that's how I make them. Let's see, where were we? 1B, 1F, 1B, 1F, 1B. Then we got 2F, 1, 2, and then 2B. So I was mentioning in the last video, I am on Instagram. I think my handle is what they call it, or whatever the @ thing is, at Ashley's Lint. Lint because that's like the stuff you pull off of sweaters, right? Kind of like yarn related. I don't know. I made it up a long time ago. And I am on Facebook. I have a page. I have a group. And I'm on YouTube too, obviously, if you're watching my little video. This is row 13, chain 3 in the back. Just another clue that we're on the right track because it is in the back. 1B, and then 3F. I tried timing myself. I don't know why, because you know, you're like, oh, this is taking forever. I want to make it faster. I'm going to waste time timing myself to see how much longer. It's like when you're trying to sleep and you just can't sleep, so you open your eyes to look at the clock every minute, and it's really not helpful. But I have tried timing myself crocheting. Sometimes I even try racing my own best times. You guys ever do that? It's kind of, I don't know. Is it fun to learn these things about me, or is it distracting to listen to when you're trying to count 1B, 1F, 1B, 1F? You have to tell me in the comments or send me a message so that I know, because the point of these videos is to help you. And if I'm doing them in a way that doesn't help you, let's fix that, right? 2B, and in the back. Pull that one out of the way. In we go. And in the back. Now we are back to our main color. If you're looking at the chart, the main color in my patterns is pretty much always black. just how I make the charts when I'm drawing them up. Chain 3, accent color to the front. My tail is getting stuck here. There we go. 2F. So you'll notice, it doesn't matter if we're on the right side or the wrong side. The F and the B refers to what you're looking at. I guess we're kind of halfway through the square already, so hopefully you figured that part out. 1, 2. I like to imagine that you're just sitting with me in my house and we're like crocheting together, talking about random things. Of course, you can't really drink coffee while you are crocheting. Not really a big coffee drinker anyways, so it doesn't bother me. 2F. I try to remind myself every now and then, make sure that you are taping what you think you can see. Don't like go over here, it's not helpful. 2B. Does that too? Yeah. 1, 2, 2B, 2F. 1, 2, and stitch. Gonna get in that little window. There. This little clickety-clacker thing. Kind of annoying listening to it on the table. Clickety-clacking away, but we are now on row 15. We are using the accent color. I suppose it does matter which direction you put this in. Could get a bit twisty on the sides. I've seen other people, they have tutorials available for trying to make this even neater. I don't think I mind this. Of course, once you put the border on it, I think it looks even nicer, but you do you. Make something beautiful that you think is beautiful. So whatever you like to do, if you want to work harder at making it straighter, I think it looks pretty straight, personally. 2B. To be or not to be, that is the question. I do not know the rest of that. I did not study it in school. 2B. 3F. 1. 2. 3. 1B. I have created so many patterns in this last month, and I really wish that I could actually crochet them all, but I just simply don't have enough time. I've got my string all tangled up on the side here. You can't see it in the video, but my ball rolled off the table and now it's all tangled up. And where are we? 3 front, 1B, 1F. 1B. Nope, now you can see it. See? The ball rolled off and went right through there, tangled everything up. But I'm working on this Grafcan that has literally like 50 color changes in one row. So 2 strings getting tangled up as nothing. Although it is kind of annoying. We are at 1B. And in the front. There we go. We are 75% done this tiny little square. I think it is really looking nice. I hope you can tell me maybe what colors you're using. That might be fun. Or show me in my Facebook group. You can actually send me a picture instead of just telling me. And yeah, that's pretty nice, I think.